Welcome to the Exam Prep Enhanced course for the AWS Certified AI Practitioner exam. This course is intended for learners who meet two requirements. First, you should have 6 months of exposure to AI and machine learning or ML technologies on AWS. Second, you are preparing for the AWS Certified AI Practitioner exam, version CO1. The AWS Certified AI Practitioner AIF CO1 certification exam is intended for individuals who can effectively demonstrate overall knowledge of AI, ML, and generative AI technologies, and the associated AWS services and tools independent of a specific job role. The exam validates a candidate's ability to complete the following tasks: understand AI, ML, and generative AI concepts, methods, and strategies in general and on AWS. Understand the appropriate use of AI, ML, and generative AI technologies to ask relevant questions within their organization. Determine the correct types of AI and ML technologies to apply to specific use cases. And use AI, ML, and generative AI technologies responsibly. The target candidate might use but not build AI and ML solutions. The target candidate might also be at the intersection of technology and business. The target candidate might promote AI and ML technologies or determine how to use AI and ML technologies to achieve specific business objectives. Role examples might include the following: business analyst, IT support, marketing professional, product or project manager, line of business or IT manager, or sales professional. I want to provide an overview of our step-by-step process for preparing for AWS certifications and how it relates to this course. Next, I'll go over each step in more detail. You can either pause the video here to review this slide on your own or scan the QR code for your future reference. Step 1 is to get to know the exam with exam-style questions. In Module 1, you will have the chance to download and review the exam guide. In Module 1, you also will learn what exam-style questions are and how to familiarize yourself with them. You will have a chance to take the official question set so that you can understand the level and depth of the questions for this exam. Step 2 is to refresh your AWS knowledge and skills. Hopefully, you already have the required knowledge to take this exam. If not, Module 2 provides recommended training to help you review topics covered by the exam. Although there is no exact training required to take an AWS certification, we offer suggestions for digital courses, builder labs, and game-based learning. Step 3 is to review and practice for your exam. This is the main part of the course. From this table, you can understand the differences between the two types of exam prep courses. You are taking the enhanced version, so you have access to all of our official materials. Module 3 is organized by exam domain. Each exam domain includes video lessons that follow the task statements for each domain. At the end of each domain are lessons that cover sample exam-style questions. Here we will provide tips on how to read and answer these questions. After the video lessons, each domain includes practice exam-style questions that you take on your own. These are called bonus questions. You also can test your knowledge of key concepts with flashcards. Each domain also includes a list of additional resources for more information on the content covered. You can gain additional practice with hands-on labs in Domain 1 and 2. As we cover each domain, you should evaluate whether you're ready to move forward to take the exam, or you need more preparation and depth of knowledge in the topics in each domain. This course does not include every service and detail that you will need to pass the exam. This course is intended to help you determine whether you're ready to take the exam and to help you discover gaps in your knowledge so that you can plan for further study. Step 4 is assessing your exam readiness. Module 4 includes a full-length assessment that you can use to gauge whether you're ready for the exam. This assessment is either a pre-test or a practice exam, depending on when you take this course. Both assessments have the same question style, depth, and rigor as the actual exam. Both include detailed feedback and score reports. The only difference is scoring. The practice exam has exam-style scoring with pass or fail. The pre-test provides standard percentage scoring. When you complete the 4-step process, it is time to register for the exam. Module 6 contains resources about registering for the exam. If you plan to take your exam online, watch What to Expect Taking an Online Proctored Exam. Finally, join us in Module 7 for the course close. Now, let's move on to Step 1, Getting to Know the Exam. In this foundational level course from AWS, you will learn how to assess your preparedness for the AWS Certified AI Practitioner exam. This exam validates in-demand knowledge of AI, ML, and generative AI concepts and use cases. Throughout this course, you will do the following: investigate each domain and learn what you should know to demonstrate overall knowledge of AWS. And review sample walkthrough exam questions for the exam domains and learn how to interpret the concepts being tested so that you can better eliminate incorrect responses. Now, when exploring the requirements for the certification, one of the first resources you should consult is the AWS Certified AI Practitioner Exam Guide. The exam guide outlines the topics covered in the certification exam. You can find a link to the exam guide in Module 1. Domain 1 is the fundamentals of AI and ML. It is 20% of the exam. Domain 2 is fundamentals of generative AI. It is 24% of the exam. Domain 3 is applications of foundation models. It is 28% of the exam. Domain 4 is guidelines for responsible AI. That is 14% of the exam. Finally, Domain 5 is security, compliance, and governance of AI solutions. It is 14% of the exam.